Hi, today we are going to learn how to prepare a comprehensive FAQ database. CMFAQ is a WordPress plugin that allows you to build a frequently asked question knowledge base on your WordPress site. The plugin includes an Ajax FAQ search widget with autocomplete and search by categories to help site visitors find exactly what they need. In this example use case video, we will consider how to prepare a comprehensive FAQ knowledge base, how to configure the plugin, and how to use shortcodes. We assume that you've already bought the plugin and installed it. Let's start with creating lists. Lists allow you to group categories with questions, and the admin can display these lists with categories using a shortcode with an attribute. Navigate to CMFAQ Lists. On the left part of the screen you can see the form for adding the list. There you need to fill the following fields. Name. The name is how it appears on your site. Description. The description is not prominent by default, however some themes may show it. CMFAQ page. This is a page that contains a shortcode for displaying FAQ. This is needed in order to have a link back from each FAQ page to the index page. Order. Terms are usually ordered alphabetically, but you can choose your own order by entering a number in this field. For example, 1 for first, 2 for second, etc. When you filled all fields, click the button Add New List. After that, you will see just created list in the table on the right part of the screen. You can edit, delete or view every list that you've created. We will consider how to display lists on the front end later. Next step is creating categories. Navigate to CMFAQ Categories. Categories are needed to classify the questions for specific topics, so it will be much easier for your users to find answers for the questions. On the left part of the screen you can see the form for adding a category. There you need to fill the following fields. Name. Name of the category. Slug. This is a URL-friendly version of the name. Parent category. Optionally, assign a parent term to create a hierarchy. Description. Description of the category. It is not prominent by default, however some themes may show it. Icon. You can set a specific icon for the category. Click the select button to choose the icon from your media library. After that you can change it or clear using corresponding buttons. Lists. Choose the list that the category will belong to. Order. Terms are usually ordered alphabetically, but you can choose your own order by entering a number in this field, for example 1 for first, 2 for second, etc. When everything is done, click the button Add New Category. After that you can see just created category in the table on the right part of the screen. You can edit, delete or view each category, as well as perform bulk actions to all categories. The count column means the amount of questions that belong to the category. Now let's create some questions. To add questions and answers, navigate to CMFAQ, Add New Questions, or Questions, Add FAQ Questions. There you need to write a question in the field Add Title and write the answer below. On the right part of the screen you can see meta boxes. There you need to configure a few things. FAQ Categories. Choose the category that the question will belong to. There can be more than one of them. FAQ Tags. Add one or more tags, so it will be easier to navigate between questions using tags. Main Category. Specify a main category on this page. Main category will show up on the question breadcrumb. This option is useful when one question belongs to a few categories. After all of that, don't forget to click the button Publish at the top right. This way you can easily add some more questions and answers. Next thing you need to do is to configure the plugin, its behavior and appearance. Navigate to CMFAQ Options. There you can see a few different tabs. Let's consider them step by step. First tab is Plugin Options that contain all base settings. Default CMFAQ page. Choose the default page for FAQ. When you install the plugin, the page for FAQ is created automatically, but you can locate it on another page using a shortcode. CMFAQ Question Slug. Make your links prettier by changing the slug for FAQ questions. CMFAQ Categories Slug. Set the slug for FAQ category. Include category slug in question URL. Include the category taxonomy part in the question URL. Front categories. Select the categories that will be displayed on the start screen of the FAQ page. Front questions limit. Limit number of questions displayed under categories on the start screen of the FAQ page. Answer word limit. This option limits the amount of words on pages with the questions list. Leave empty or set 0 to remove limit. Full content will be shown. The option works when the next option is disabled. Show answer excerpt in QA list. Enable it to display answer excerpt instead of content on pages with the question list. Preserve HTML tags. Enable it to keep HTML formatting of content in the QA list view. Show related questions. Enable it to show related answers under the answer. Related questions are based on tags. There can be displayed up to 5 related questions. Show tags cloud. Enable it to display tags cloud on the front-end FAQ page. Show search bar. Enable it to display search bar on the FAQ page. Search suggestion with content. Enable it to show first line of the answer in search suggestions. Questions order. Choose how the questions should be ordered by on the FAQ page. They can be ordered by ascending or descending way. On the next tab, plugin labels, you can edit or translate the labels that will be displayed on the front end. Next tab is search widget. You can add a floating FAQ search widget to specific pages on your site which can display available frequently asked questions for a specific keyword. The order of results are determined by votes and relevance. Here you can configure the following options. Show on CM FAQ page. Enable it to display the widget on the FAQ page. Show on front page. Enable it to display the widget on the front page. Show on given post types. Choose the post types where you want to display the widget. Show answer. Enable it to show the first line of the answer in the widget. You can also define the appearance of the widget by configuring the following options. Next tab is voting. The options are voting. General option to enable or disable voting. Use this option to disable voting in all places. The following options work only if general option voting is enabled. Categories voting. Enable it to show voting in categories and tags. Search results voting. Enable it to show voting in search results. Search suggestion voting. Enable it to show voting in search suggestion. Search widget voting. Enable it to show voting in search widget. Next tab is appearance. Here you can configure color and font size for front page, breadcrumbs, question list and questions content. Here we will consider more detailed the section called QA list appearance. Instead of usual list of the questions and answers, you can show them in accordion type of displaying. To configure it, you can use the following options. Accordion. Check it to enable accordion visual effect. Collapsed panel icon. Choose the icon for the collapsed panel. Expanded panel icon. Choose the icon for the expanded panel. Icon size. Choose the size of the icon. When you finished configuring the plugin, click the button Save Changes. Now when everything is configured, let's see the result on the front end. The FAQ page is created by default and you can find the link to it at the top of the options page. For our use case, we've created in advance some more categories to make it more descriptive. You can also locate your FAQ anywhere else using shortcodes with different parameters. It is useful when you want to make a few different FAQs for specific topics and locate them in different places. The shortcodes are CMFAQ and CMFAQ all. CMFAQ is used for showing FAQ. Its attributes: list, the list name, and search bar. Enable or disable display in the search bar. Replaces general show search bar option value. Example: we added to our list called FAQ only 2 categories, pricing and general. Let's place this list with disabled search bar in the page using the shortcode that you can see on the screen. And let's see the result. Second shortcode CMFAQ all is used for showing questions list. Its attributes: category, the category name or slug. Order by, the order of displayed questions. Order, the order direction, ascending or descending. Number, the limit of displayed questions. Accordion, Set or unset accordion appearance of FAQ list items. Search bar. Enable or disable display in the search bar. Replaces general show search bar option value. Example. Let's display the category General with only 3 questions ordered by the title and specify the accordion appearance of the list. Let's see the result. Following instructions found in the plugin and guides, you should be able to build and configure FAQ knowledge base on your site. Thanks for watching the video.